next bout is in the welterweight division. Making his way to the cage out of the blue corner, Alvarez.
Alvarez, he is a purple belt under Boogie Richie Martinez. He is cornered by two legends and an absolute badass Dom. He has Manolo Hurricane Hernandez, Richie Martinez, and Dom. These are very, very, very high-level competitors. He said that he's never been hit. You know, right now he's 2-0. He's undefeated and he's still yet to be hit in any of his amateur fights. This is something to be said because, man, people come swinging. His goal is to be the best. I'm very blessed. You know, I get to train with him. So young, 20 years old, 6 feet. He is so calm and composed, and as you could.
All right, here we go. We got
and
Alex.
Now making his way to the cage out of the red corner, Trevon Stubbs.
And Trevon Stubbs, 3-0, 26 years old, welterweight at 5'8", fighting out of Coastal Combat. And Coastal Combat's really put together some solid high-level amateurs, and a lot of them have already became pros over the last few years. And Trevon is no less than any one of them. I mean, he's an exceptional striker, very, very game, and undefeated for a reason.
We have two undefeated prospects putting their O on the line, and that's always an excited thing. You know, when you have two undefeated athletes, they go for gold. They're throwing to the fences, you know, willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, Trevon not only is an exceptional fighter, but the voice of Epic, always singing our national anthem as well. So this guy's got a lot of talent, but outside of singing, he's a real fighter as well. Exceptional striker, very strong, great movement. And then Allen as well is an exceptional grappler. I mean, his C.A.M.O profile does say real Mexican boxer, but he's tended to lean on his jiu-jitsu in his past fights. And boy, does he have some good jiu-jitsu as well. In the past, though, he's definitely done a lot of open shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this will be three 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Now, both of these fighters are currently undefeated, so that means somebody's O has got to go. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, holding an undefeated record with 2 wins. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, representing 10th Planet San Diego and Team Hurricane Awesome. Fighting out of National City, here is Alvarez. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He also owns an undefeated record with 3 wins. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, representing Coastal Combat, and fighting out of Oceanside, here is Trevon Stubbs. Your referee in charge of the action, Marc Reyes.
Our announcer said it best. Somebody's O has got to go. Woo! That one got me pumped.
Yeah, well, let's see how these guys both approach it. I'm guessing Allen's looking for an early takedown, and I'm guessing Trevon is looking to keep this fight standing. Another fight underway. Level change. He immediately goes to the single, switches to the body lock. Trevon, great defense so far. Sprawling heavy. Wow, the chain wrestling out of Allen looks very good. Oh, he's already on the back.
He is very dangerous here.
Wow, that was a slick transition.
That was a beautiful scramble. Riding a little high, Trevon doing good, but kind of grabbing that neck to try to shuck him off, but Allen keen to it, searching for that choke.
And Trevon needs to be real patient right now. You can't just do anything, quick.
No sporadic movements that can get you in trouble.
Especially this early in the fight. They're not really sweating very much. So, I mean, the slipperiness that he might have in the second or third round isn't there right now. You can see him, he's slowly peeling Allen off his back, but still in danger.
And Trevon's doing a good job hand fighting, and I will say, Allen, it's hard to stay on someone's back when they're trying to shuck you off, so you can really see the leg strength that it takes to hold on to this position.
Ooh,
Riding a little high, but he's trying to flatten him out here. This allows it a little bit easier to get to the choke. Landing some nice ground and pound, but Trevon is really calm and composed. He doesn't seem too bothered by it as of yet.
And we're more than halfway past this round now, and that is a lot of weight to be carrying on you.
The thing is Trevon is so composed. That's something very important to have. Composure keeps you out of severe trouble. He may be stuck here for the rest of the round, but I bet we can see him swinging if he survives this round.
And this is too good of a position for a ref to even consider calling for a restart. Ooh, he's going for a leg lock right now. He can't twist the leg in amateurs, I believe.
Yeah, knee bars only.
Yeah, so
no twisting leg locks, they are illegal. Rightfully so. We don't need any torn ACL or MCLs for an amateur fight.
No, definitely not.
Need to live to walk another day.
Yes, yes.
No surgeries tonight.
Man, Allen has just been able to keep that back. And I mean, that is a very challenging position.
Completely dominant round.
It's not like a lot of grappling tournaments that require you to wear a shirt or a gi or whatnot. I mean, with a sweaty back, it's definitely difficult to stay on them, especially when Trevon's trying to elevate Allen and get him off of him.
And as you said, they are a bit sweaty now. Round two, let's see if Allen's going to be able to hold on.
We get a little bit of this replay, and you can see Allen just the transition so quickly on that back. You can tell that that's something that's been happening in practice already. He starts softening Trevon up with punches. And Trevon is keen to that straight knee bar, but he gets out of it.
One thing that I would like to see too from Allen, if he gets his position again, he can transition to Kimuras and arm bars. However, with somebody as strong as Trevon, sometimes holding the dominant position can get you the round you need. But as we get in the later rounds, if it's round 3 and there's a minute left, I say go for it.
Yeah, you have to at some point. I mean, if you lose 2 rounds, you either lose by decision or potentially win by taking a risk. And sometimes that's what it takes. Trevon isn't even breathing out of his mouth right now. You can tell he's in great shape.
And that goes to show the composure. If he was just freaking out on bottom, that really wins you.
I mean,
he stayed composed.
Trevon doesn't even look like he's sweating right now. That's crazy.
Oh.
Ooh, Allen's jiu-jitsu is just a lot to deal with.
But it got him in a little trouble right now. He's almost mounted and somehow ends up back on the back.
Wow.
Woof, that was slick.
Wow. I mean, this has got to be frustrating right now.
And I like the way that Allen was able to kind of slow down the pace using his jiu-jitsu to be like, yo, chill, chill.
Yeah, that's an exceptional grappler for you. When he just seemingly flows from position to position, he's always just like one step ahead of his opponent.
Did a great job coming out the back door, and I think that's where, as you said, now they're a little sweaty. It helped him kind of slide out and into position.
I mean, Allen is literally making eye contact with his corner. He like listening to them talk to him.
Cross his face, cross his face.
Man, and he just hangs on that back. I mean, that is talent. That is very, very difficult Trevon needs to like free his right leg right now. Allen kind of has a hook on it and then starts scraping on the fence.
For those of you at home having
Oh!
Man!
Big head kick! Another one!
Beautiful double head kick by Allen. That just rocked Trevon Stubbs.
Oh, he headbutted his chest.
Flawless head kick.
That was a nasty head kick. A lot of times in those transitions, you forget in sparring, you and your partner, you guys kind of agree to release, and he caught him with his hands down and landed a clean head kick and then doubled up on it with the question mark kick. That was dope. That was cool.
2 for 2. That was so fast and technical. And man, for those of you watching at home, it's more difficult than you would think to get a grappler off of you. If you've ever had a wet blanket, it gets 10 times heavier when it's wet. So that's what it's like. It's like trying to rip off a wet blanket and this thing is just sticking to you.
Yeah, and Trevon is definitely just trying to grab his wits, and it looks like it looks like Allen might be looking for either a head and arm. Just kind of just riding the round out. Trevon still looks.
Yeah, he seems to be holding on.
Just letting his wits clear. And here comes the end of the second round.
Oh man, I think that is the most clean head kick we have seen all night. And Trevon, how is he still standing?
I mean, you could tell it kind of stunned him a little bit, you know, but he kept his wits to him, and he did honestly what was smart, which is just lock down your opponent as best as possible. And right now,
Here's a replay.
I think Trevon needs a finish. I mean, he's very capable of it. There's a reason why he's undefeated, but he definitely has a steep hill. You can see just the fluidity of Allen's grappling is exceptional.
And one thing we just saw in the replay, he shot, oof. There's that head kick once again. It showed that he shot for a double leg. Trevon did the perfect thing and he sprawled out. But the one thing that Allen did so great is then he almost pulled guard, but with a heavy underhook. This allowed him to go to dogfight, which allows you to take the back or scramble into the guard position, landing in top.
I mean, while Allen is definitely breathing hard, and rightfully so, he's been working hard. Look at Trevon. I mean, literally
still not breathing hard.
Still not breathing out of his mouth, which is crazy to fight 2 rounds. And that's a dangerous guy when the guys that don't get tired, the guys that don't stop. Oh, he hit him big. Allen. Trevon's talking to him.
Yeah, no more fancy stuff from Allen. I think he learned the hard way on that spinning heel kick attempt. Trevon is pissed and he's hunting a finish.
And he finishes.
Beautiful chain wrestling. He went from the single to the double, almost had it locked, and Trevon's defense is just, that was phenomenal. Allen staying heavy though. He's looking for the back take yet again.
Yeah. Wow.
Phenomenal inside leg trip.
Wow. I mean, Allen's wrestling is sick. Yeah, I mean, the way he's just chaining everything together. I mean, that, you can tell he's been in the gym. You can tell he's been drilling.
He's been working hard. He's been in all of the professional Shark Tanks, and you cannot get him to no-show to Richie's class, and you can really tell.
And now he's just going to stay heavy on him and start softening him up with ground and pound. Trevon with 2 minutes left, he really needs to start thinking about doing something dangerous, you know.
2 minutes is a long time to have a grappler crossbody on top of you.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely.
Allen has just really been showing a phenomenal performance, though. The way that he's able to transition, even when he's in a bad spot, he's recovering really well.
Yeah, I mean, Trevon looks like he's not really breathing that hard at this point. He's giving up. It looks like he's trying to give up his back. Allen's got one hook in. He's looking for the other one. He's fighting the hands, Trevon, that is, as he should. Allen looks for the other hook. Man.
He's sneaky.
Man, his wrestling, especially off the cage, looks great. He might Trevon might be getting out of it in just enough time. He needs to separate and throw punches. Big sprawl by Trevon. If he was smart, he'd stand right back up. Don't grapple with him. Ooh, a big hand. Big right hand landed from the ground by Trevon. That thumped.
I agree, but with 30 seconds left, sometime trying to hammer fist it out and get a TKO might be his best bet at this point. And Allen just needs to survive 22 seconds, and I think he's solidified this win.
Oh, yeah, sometimes that's what happens when you go for leg locks in MMA, because it puts you in a very compromised position.
Absolutely, and those hammer fists are hard, folks. He just took some gnarly shots. The ref is even taking a close look here, but I believe that Allen's going to survive.
Nice fight by both of them. Trevon does not look happy right now. Allen hops up in celebration.
You're going to announce the winner, like hold the mic. I'm just holding this for Manolo.
And here comes the replay right now. Allen went for the spinning heel kick. Trevon was looking to score. Allen's talking to me right now. He's saying
too easy. He
said
too easy. I fought a good guy and he ain't got nothing for me. He is all hype and well deserved.
I mean, Allen definitely looked really good right now. I mean, his grappling just was showcased today as we thought so. And the judges are tallying their scorecards right now. It looks like we have a consensus.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we head to the judges' scorecard for decision. The judges score the contest 29-27, 29-28, and 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Allen Alvarez.
I'm here with your winner, Allen. That was a flawless, dominant victory. What does this fight mean for you?
It means everything. Today's my coach special night. He's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. There was no way I was going to lose. No fucking way.
Fighting out of 10th Planet San Diego, I think we really saw your slick jiu-jitsu paying off tonight. What would you like to say to your teammates, family, friends?
I just took a guy that's 3-0. That's all Boogie right there. Boogie, my coach. They can't hang with their jiu-jitsu. Saludos a mi abuelo y a todo México.
Let's go.